September. I can't believe it. And we are quickly headed into fall. I hope everybody's doing well. I just wanted to go over with you guys some numbers. And the big headline for me is single digits, y'all. Single digits. In Richmond, our closed volume is down only 3% this year over last, which is amazing. We are closing that gap. We were in the 20s at one point. So if you have been following along, it's really nice to see that our closed volume is decreasing. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about why I think that's happening. In Williamsburg, we were down 14%, but in James City County, it was 8%. So if you look at this footprint here, I think what really skews this is in York County, we were down 36% in closed volume, which shows you that we are really in need of some listings in the York County area. You know, that's a pretty big area. Some of it's in Williamsburg, some of it heads down towards Newport News. So if you or anyone you know is thinking about selling in that area, I think you really have a good opportunity there. So keep that in mind when you pay attention to the areas that I'm referring to. In Richmond, we refer to the Richmond metro area, which includes Henrico, Chesterfield, Hanover, and Richmond City. All right, let's talk about our active inventory. In Richmond, our listing inventory was up 8% down 3%, and current listings up 8%. So that just means our listings are sitting a little bit longer than this month over last year this time. And then in Williamsburg, we were up 23% on active listings and current listings at 29%. So we saw an increase in listings come on the market. We have to remember that it was August. August is one of our slower months just because people are getting into the routine of getting back to school. They want to be where they need to be before school starts. They want to be settled. People are taking their last minute vacations. I would imagine that when the numbers come out for September, they're going to look a little bit different. Our days on the market in both Williamsburg and in Richmond MLSs, one was around 11 days and the other around 21 days. Both of them are up. So we're definitely seeing days on the market increase, which you've probably talked to people around you that have seen their houses sit longer, or you yourself might have a house on the market that's sitting a little bit longer. Do understand that as our inventory increases, our days on market will increase as well. When we consider our market, we're still in very much a seller's market. So anything with under 6 months of inventory keeps us in the seller's market. Right now in Williamsburg, we're at a 2.5 month worth supply of inventory, and in Richmond, we're at like 1.8. So very similar markets when it comes to our days on market and our monthly supply of inventory. Keep that in mind. One big thing you need to think about is you've been hearing people say, well, I'm just going to buy when the rates go down. I'll just wait, sit it out. Our average sale prices are still going up. So we were seeing in some areas it hit double digits year over year. We're right now around between 7 and 8% in both Williamsburg and Richmond this time over this time last year. And what that looks like in figures would be like a house that was listed at $446 last year is now selling for $482 this year. Big difference. In Richmond, something listed at $405 might sell at $430 this year. So for those of you that were going to hold out to see what rates were doing, I don't know that that's a smart idea, especially, let's talk about rates. We saw rates go down again, and it's definitely going to be helping our buyers out who have been sitting out or who have thought, I'm just going to hold out for those rates to go down. I think that this quarter could be a busy quarter for us just because people want to buy before the end of the year. People know that when inventory is lower or when the season is slower that they can get a better deal. And then the rates are down. So we're talking about rates, depending on your credit, could be in the low fives at this point, which is phenomenal. So if you're thinking about buying, now's definitely the time. We do have a great marketing plan for those homes that we list during the holidays. We've moved 5 times, and 3 of them have been during the holidays. So it definitely still happens. People do move during those times. So think about that. I think that's it for the market that I want to talk about. I want to talk about what we have coming up. We've been super busy this summer. I don't know, some of you know our parents celebrated their 50th wedding anniversary. And so we had a big party for them this past month, and it was amazing, or at the beginning of this month. And that kept us busy. So for those of you that participated in that or came, we thank you so much. And then we did a big golf tournament for our office, and some of our vendors participated and sponsored in that. So thank you guys so much. We were able to raise around $33,000 for that event. Events we have coming up, save the date for Veteran Gratitude Brunch. This will be our second annual. If you know of a veteran who we could invite to this, if you are a veteran and we don't have you marked as a veteran already, you will be getting an invitation here shortly. So let us know if you need to be a part of that invite. And we're going to hold it at a farm in Hanover that's run by a veteran that's phenomenal. And we're going to have a speaker there too. You'll get more information about that. It's going to be on November 22nd. It's a Friday morning. Then we're going to do our family photos again this year. It's going to be in October. We're still picking our location and our date. You'll get a quick email about that so that you can sign up for a time slot. That will be a first come, first serve event. And we did sell out or fill up on that quickly last year. So make sure when you see that email come through that you get signed up for that event. And then we'll do our 12 days of giving like we did last year during the holidays, which will be a great opportunity to circle back to those nonprofits that we spotlighted this year, and possibly highlight what they're doing even for the holiday season as a giving opportunity, and just shed some light into where they're at with their giving goals or their campaign goals. And then Bold. Bold is a class that our office is offering in the month of October through the beginning of November. And in that season, it's pretty intense for me to reach out to everyone in my world. So I will be reaching out to you. So just be prepared. We're going to make sure we have everybody's updated contact information, letting us know if there's any big moves coming up, if there's any people in your world that you know looking to buy, sell, or invest. So we'll be circling up with you in the month of October to kind of help reach our goals and just be on the forefront of what the next year is going to look like. So we are excited to see everybody hopefully at our next coming up events. And if y'all have any questions about anything, please feel free to reach out. Thanks so much. Have a great day.